Welcome to the Pool Kind of Podcast, the new home for boxing. My name is Wendy, and I am your host and curator, bringing you the most honest takes on the sport I love without the bias and without the politics. A spot where we can all eat, seasoned veterans to the game and newcomers alike. So stay strapped in, subscribe, wrap those hands right, give us 5 stars, and keep that chin tucked. Tell your people about us. So who you got? The Pool Kind of Podcast. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in to the Pool Counter Podcast. This is your host, Wendy, and I am here with a special guest today, Chris, one of the twins. Go ahead, man. Say what's up to the people,
Yo,
bro.
what's up?
Hey, this is uncharted territory for you, man, on the Pool Counter Pod, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
haven't done the boxing pod yet, man.
Yeah, first time, man.
How's everything going for you today, bro?
Bruh, it's been a great day, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey.
Getting into some of the fights, man. The upcoming fights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
yeah, let's get into it.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, bro. We can hear you, man. Which is
Loud and clear.
awesome. You're live and clear. Loud and clear, man.
That's
So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, y'all. We talked through text message a little bit, and you wanted to get your take on the Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou fight out of the way. So how did you feel? Because I talked about it on the last episode. But let me get your take on it, bro, because I didn't want to hear anything about it. I wanted it to be fresh.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, so give me your take on the fight. How'd you think it went? Did you agree with the decision, et cetera, et cetera? Go ahead, man.
I didn't agree with the decision, man, because I was watching the fight, and in my opinion, bro, like I feel like, you know, the names, of course, you know, carry weight when it comes on the boxing, right? Fury, we all know who he is. We all know what he's about. I have a hard time saying his name. Ngannou. I have a hard time saying his name, bro. But man, he fought really, really well, bro. He landed more punches, in my opinion. You know, more solid punches, more connections. You know, and I'm surprised that it didn't shift in his favor, honestly. But we get it. We already know how it is. You know, it's a fight that had a lot of hype built up around it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, even though they didn't want to say that, you know, Fury was their favorite, we all knew that that's really what it was tipping to. You know, but
of course,
yeah.
Nobody thought Ngannou even had a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I do, and I might have said it already on the other episode, but I do in fact believe that Ngannou fought the better fight.
Yes.
But do I believe he did enough to like flat out win? No. Maybe if he got another knockdown. But watching the fight for me, I caught the fight a little later. I caught it literally after the knockout, the 4th round. That's when I started watching the fight. But from the 4th round on, Tyson connected on a little later. He connected on a few more jabs. And even though he went through his little bouts of inactivity, I feel like he landed a little more, even though they weren't major shots. He still landed a little more and controlled it a little more. I think Ngannou took a few more breaks, and that was the difference maker to me watching the fight. Obviously, he had that knockdown, which was amazing.
Yeah.
But you taking the bet off the champ, bro. Yeah. And again, you are a beginner at the sport.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta beat the champ to, like, you know what I mean? Like, it gotta damn near be Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson type situation for you to get the belt. It ain't.
Yeah.
You know
I know what you mean. You can't get one over on him by just, you know, knocking him down. But it's gonna take a little bit more than that for you to really have an impact. And you're right.
I would have been good with a draw.
Yeah.
If Ngannou won, I would have obviously been good with that, excited with that, but I get Fury winning at the same time. Draw would have been perfect.
Yeah,
like a draw would have been perfect.
I agree with that. I think that would have been, you know, equally shifted, because you could see on both sides. Okay, you know, you see what he was giving here and what Tyson was giving there as well.
Right.
You know, but
But you know what? You got to take into account the judges. They're hired by the promoters. Everybody has their hand and a stake. And there's another fight that's supposed to be happening, and we're going to move right along to that one. That is the Fury and Usyk fight. They just announced that it's going to be in February 17th. Now, I personally am on record saying that the heavyweight division has been in shambles for the longest time, and we've been fooled by guys like Deontay Wilder, by guys like F.A. Ajagba, by guys like Tyson Fury.
You don't feel like it's lived up to the hype? Is that what it is, right? Because
the heavyweight division used to be the bee's knees of boxing. It used to be what people tuned in for what people, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that no more. And it hasn't been in a very long time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Even, and I've said this on a few different occasions, but even in the moments when Mike Tyson made his first appearance and dominated youngest heavyweight champ at that time and all that, that's because the heavyweight division was trash. It wasn't the heavyweight division of the 60s. You know what I mean? Like of the Muhammad's and the form, you know what I mean? It wasn't that heavyweight division anymore. You know what I mean? Tyson was dominating in an era where the heavyweight division really wasn't doing good, much. Dog. It really wasn't.
So when he came on the scene, he was like a unicorn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he dominated. I don't think he would have dominated if he came earlier. And he obviously didn't dominate later because you got the UK invasion that happened a little later. And he wasn't dominating anymore. Some people say, "Oh yeah, prison or he got older." Like, come on, man. No,
it's boxing. It's boxing.
Heavyweight division has been slacking for a while, and in the U.S., it's only been getting worse. Like guys now that have those physical gifts and attributes, size, athleticism, et cetera, they are not boxing. Most of them are not boxing, and at this point, they're only boxing if they fail at other sports. Other sports make more money right away.
You feel like it's the It's boxing is the kid in the park that didn't get picked. You know, it's like that's
and it
really
used
what
to
it
be
is.
the biggest, baddest kid around. Like it used to be the biggest, baddest kid around, and now it's like it might be like you said, the kid that didn't get picked. I don't know, but it's and I'm speaking strictly to the heavyweight division because the smaller division, like you gotta understand, these are guys that are like 5'6", 120. What sport are they gonna do? They're too big to be a jockey. And they're too small to be a heavyweight champion. So they're smaller divisions, and these are guys who have that athletic ability and all that. You know,
you training, bro, and
boxing.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. But I moving right along, man. I think we have a great event of almost heavyweight proportion coming up in Saudi Arabia, of course, and that's going to be the card that features Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker, major names on this card.
The big names.
It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. When is that fight? I think that's
Oh, this one is coming up real close.
Yeah, I think it's December 25th. No, that's Christmas, right?
Yeah, that's Christmas.
Is it December 25th? December 23rd. Yeah,
it would have been ironic if it was Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
It would have been ironic, but
right on that Saudi Arabia card, man. We got Anthony Joshua versus Otto Wallen. Not a bad fighter. This should be a dub for AJ, but y'all know how I feel about AJ, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he messes this one up.
Yeah, surprises you, bro. And,
he already was getting himself hyped up talking to the guy during I think this was their first stare down. I don't have the the most faith in
oftentimes where I ain't gonna during the stare down, you can kind of tell. I don't know. I feel like it's like a judge of, who's ready for the fight, who's more prepped. Sometimes when you hear they talk down, sometimes, man, like I listen and I'm like, I don't feel like you're about it. I don't feel like you're about it this time, bro.
Right. So I think he wins that one, but we'll see. And it's we're a month away from that, so I'm not gonna do a who you got or anything on that. But we got Deontay Wilder and Joseph Parker. I'm looking forward to that. Deontay Wilder's comeback, the Bronx Bomber. Saudi Arabia might be becoming the new
the spot, bro. I see it, man. I see it.
It's gonna be very interesting.
I mean, I was gonna get into something about Saudi Arabia because I know they're doing they're pushing for it to become.
They need to diversify, bro. So if they can become the new Vegas or even take over boxing, that's gonna be freaking major for them.
The spot to be,
right.
It's gonna be harder for us to get tickets now, man.
I don't know if I'm going to Saudi Arabia for a fight, unless I'm doing press. We'll see. I don't know. But also, Dimitri Bivol. That's the cat who beat Canelo. I guess he's done with waiting for Canelo because he's going to be fighting on that undercard actually in Saudi Arabia. So that's going to be very interesting. He's going to be fighting Lyndon Arthur. And for my boxing aficionados out there, if y'all remember him, he's who took Anthony Yarde to a split decision. That was a unanimous decision, actually. No, it was a split decision. Yeah, was it a draw? Was it a draw? Nah, actually, it might have been a split decision win over Yarde. And then I think 2 fights later, Yarde came back and just dominated, knocked him out. But Lyndon Arthur, he's not a bad fighter. This should be an easy one for Dimitri Bivol, just for his, just his style and it should be an easy one for him. Do you think Canelo ever fights him again, bro?
Bro, I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna happen.
It's almost like he's
I feel like
staying
it's
away
gonna
from him,
happen. Like dodging it,
Let me avoid this guy.
You know, but I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I feel like
hope so.
Yeah,
it needs to happen.
Yeah. It's one of them things that they make you wait until, you know what I'm saying, and then when it gets out of your mind, and you're like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It happens.
Yeah,
you know.
But I get this is the guy who beat him though. Like usually when they make you wait, it's like we haven't fought each other yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and the anticipation, so we
build it up.
Yeah, but he already got beat. So you need to you got to get that get back.
Yeah. What they say, get your lick back.
Yeah, you got to get his lick back, man. But we'll see. That's also going to be on that undercard in Saudi Arabia. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Hopefully Canelo's there. I can't imagine him not being
there.
Yeah, this event might be. It might be the biggest boxing event of the year, man. I mean, I know a lot of people are stuck on the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, which was major.
Yeah.
But this event, huge names. I think this would be bigger, man. And it's in Saudi Arabia, man. I think this could definitely be a bigger event.
It's gonna draw a lot of attention,
bro. It's like they mess around. Saudi Arabia will snatch boxing from America, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I feel like what we saw with Ngannou and Fury.
Yeah.
It's like a trial run. You know what I'm saying?
There's been fights in Saudi Arabia.
True.
That was probably the biggest
one, right? Yeah.
To date, but there's tons of stuff happening. All kind of fight sports, bro. They really diversifying. You're gonna mess around and get Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, out there. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Because there's been rumors. There's been rumors. Nothing's official yet, but there's been rumors.
And if there's the rumor mill is churning.
Right. Man. And if they make it, why not Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Why not Saudi Arabia? Like I can see that. I think it'd be dope. And I brought up by the way, I brought up Terrence Crawford earlier. He actually got his belt stripped by one of the boxing commissions, the IBF.
Yeah.
So he's no longer undisputed.
Yeah.
We know what it is. Like, they took it because he didn't fight the contender, like the number one contender, which is Jaron Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis.
Yeah.
He said something like, "Oh, he doesn't have anything to offer." You feel how you want to feel about that, but he's kind of right because Jaron Ennis is no slump. He's a threat to anybody in boxing right now, and so I'm gonna take all that risk with no real.
You know.
If I beat him, you're gonna say he was too young and I was supposed to.
Yeah.
And if
I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. You know,
exactly. So
makes sense.
Unfortunately, he lost the belt, but we already know what it is.
Yeah,
we already know what it is, and it's going to be interesting to see what he actually does next. I think it just makes sense to do the Errol Spence rematch.
Yeah,
that's going to finally happen. We'll see. But
we're waiting.
Yeah, exactly. And I got a shout out F.A. Ajagba on his W. I think that was last week. And if you don't know who F.A. Ajagba is, all my boxing aficionados, y'all know, but he was a guy who won a fight by not even fighting. Like, he had such a reputation for knocking people out in the first round that there was a cat walking to the ring. He stepped in the ropes.
Yeah.
And then went right back out the ropes and walked all the way back
to the room. Yeah.
And that was that's how scary F.A. Ajagba was. He caught 1 L. And then kind of had to regroup, but he's definitely been better. His last fight he did look good, so I was definitely happy to see him actually come back. That one loss wasn't like the end of his career. A lot of guys are afraid of getting that 1 L.
You can't recover, man.
I
can't recover. It's hard. You know.
Right. It depends on your management. It depends on who you are, your mental fortitude.
That reminds me. I forgot the name of the guy, but Mike knocked a guy out once, man. I forgot his name of the guy, man. I think he cracked his jawbone or something like that. And his team was saying, fight on. And he's like, nah. He went back to the dressing room. And Jordan was like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to remember his name, bro. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember his name.
Like, hold on. You're saying he actually broke his jaw?
Yeah, the doctor came up in the ring and was like, yo, if you continue, there's a good chance that, this could get worse for you.
Interesting.
And he just walked out. Walked out, man. I'm trying to remember his name.
Curious.
Jesus, man.
If y'all know, throw it in the comments somewhere, because I'm trying to remember this. I'm like, damn, why can't I remember this one?
Forgot his name.
I don't know, but shout out to F.A. Ajagba on that one. But moving on to some fights that are coming up, man. We got Benavidez and Andrade. I'm looking forward to that. The press conferences, if you haven't seen it, have been interesting. It's not normal. It's not like normal press conferences. Like for instance, David Benavidez, his press conference with Caleb Plant was fire. Like no love laws, no nothing. It was just fire. Like, I'm gonna take your head out. Yeah, it was fire. Like their whole clicks, and Caleb Plant, he about that. That's the dude who smacked Jamal Charlo.
Yeah.
So
I like that though, because it feels, that's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You want to see nobody laughing. This ain't sweet.
Hey,
nobody should be laughing.
This presser was not that at all. They seem to definitely have mutual respect for each other, which is great also.
Yeah.
But Demetrius Andrade is and I called him I called it a little cringe on the last episode because he was kind of like making jokes that nobody laughed at.
Yeah.
But he sounds like an individual. I give him that.
Yeah.
And it sounds genuine. Like that's him.
Yeah. You can see his personality.
So I respect that. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, y'all stay tuned for that. Who you got? I'll probably do another episode next week. If I don't do the episode though, I'll probably be on Twitter or Snapchat with it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll let y'all know. Oh, another one we have is Haney and Prograis, man. I was doing a lot of TikTok videos on that one, man. It's on the YouTube too. Follow the Pool Kind of Pod on YouTube, TikTok, and all that. But Haney, as far as the presser went, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
it was completely hilarious. Prograis, his opponent, really didn't have anything as far as the going back and forth. It's almost like he's one of those, I don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, but Prograis' trainer did all the talking, and it was hilarious. That was a very entertaining presser. I didn't expect to get all of that from him.
Yeah.
Haney's been still going back and forth with the trainer. He calls him his Prograis' strength coach, and I think it's one of those things where maybe Prograis doesn't like to do that. Or
it's like that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm just a fighter. I just want to fight.
But they need to sell the fight.
Yeah, they got to.
So
they got to.
This other guy, you know what I mean? Like,
trainer's like, listen, man, if you ain't gonna do it, we got to, we got to make it happen.
You take the reins on that, exactly. But I'm excited to see that fight. That's December 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We already talked about the Saudi Arabia ticket on December 23rd. Dimitri Linden, Joshua Wallen, Wilder Parker. I'm excited about that. But
are we going to see Izzy anytime soon? Is he fighting again?
MMA, that's right. Oh yeah. We got to talk about the Piera card, man.
Man.
How'd you feel about that? Izzy has nothing on the books yet, by the way. But how'd you feel about the Piera win, man? 2 division now, right?
Yeah, man.
I know you mostly MMA. Go
ahead. But I'm happy for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for him. I feel like he deserved it.
Right.
He fought good.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. He is, man. He is. I feel like the last when him and Izzy fought, bro. I felt like, because I like Izzy, but I felt like he got lucky in that fight. You know what I'm trying to say, man? Like, in my opinion,
I think it was skill, but Izzy need to chill out with the trash talking. He's like, oh, I cleared the division for you other light heavies. I'm like, Izzy, bro, you barely beat, bro, and he killed you. And you just lost.
Man.
You gotta chill out a little bit, bro. Yeah, be a little more humble, man. Chill out. But we'll see. I am looking forward to whatever he does next as far as who he fights, when he fights.
Yeah, man.
Piera, he's if he could speak English, he would be a bona fide star.
Gosh, bro. Oh my, you know those guys, those warrior guy type of fighters, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He gives off that vibe,
bro.
He gives off that vibe. I'm telling you, man.
Has that.
You can just see it, man. You can just see it.
Right,
you can just see it.
Right. All right, so those are the fights, at least on my radar. Obviously, I know there's like hundreds of boxing. There's hundreds of fights every week. I'm obviously not going to go through all of it, so it is what it is. If I miss something, I'll touch on it on YouTube pause or social media or something like that. But we're going to go right ahead to who you got. That's going to be very quick, and then we out of here, y'all. Let's go. Who you got? All right, so Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos. That fight is happening actually tomorrow. Thursday. Hopefully this episode is out by then. I should have this edited. This was pretty quick and easy, so I'm probably gonna put this out tonight, honestly. But that fight, I got Shakur Stevenson,
Shakur, he can do his thing.
He's been looking a lot bigger lately. I was kind of surprised.
Young, yeah. He's like what, 21 or something like that, right?
I think he's a little older now. What is Shakur? 24?
I know he's pretty young. I know that much. I know he's pretty young, man, but he's looking pretty good.
I think I don't think it's gonna be a domination though. I don't think it's gonna be a domination. But hey, we'll see. Oh, he's actually older. He's 26.
20.
Yeah. He's older than a few of the guys, but he's kind of, I think he's older than Devin Haney, but he's a little smaller.
Yeah. Like 5'8" or something like that, right? Like he's a little shorter.
Yeah, he's older than Devin Haney. He's just a little smaller. Devin Haney's 24. Yeah, so he's 26 already. Jeez. Yeah, he needs a big fight. He needs his big fight because he hasn't had a big fight yet.
Yeah.
Literally has not had a big fight yet, man.
Yeah.
But that's an easy who you got, man. That's really it. I might. Do I want to throw the Andre? You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a bonus. I'm gonna throw the Andrade and Benavidez in there. I got Benavidez, but it's not gonna be easy at all. Andrade is gonna give him a hell of a fight, and you know what? I might call a draw on that one, bro.
Yeah, you feel so?
I don't like it. I think I think Andrade is gonna fight I think he's gonna fight, man.
Yeah,
and he's slick, man.
Yeah.
But it also just takes one shot.
That's really all it is.
This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
man.
that's really. It's equally matched.
This
man.
is gonna be a very good one,
It's hard
bro.
to tell. Man.
This is gonna be a good one, man. But hey, I'm definitely gonna be there watching it with y'all. You know what? I might live stream or something. I think I'm gonna do that for this fight tomorrow night. That's all I got. You got anything else you want to add, bro? Any fights you looking at? MMA, boxing, MMA, the slap league, whatever.
Hey, that slap league ain't no joke, bro.
I'm not doing it. No, thank you.
It takes a lot.
You gonna let a grown man smack you and keep a straight face?
Listen, man,
I want to fight now.
It takes courage. It takes courage, man.
A different kind of courage. No, thank you, because I'm gonna want to fight if somebody's like, nah, bro.
God,
no,
man.
thank
you. It takes a lot.
You ever took a smack like that?
Nah.
I did before.
You have?
Yeah. That's when I found out I got a nice chin. You take a smack.
You recovered?
I didn't fall. I took it.
Okay, damn, man.
Yeah, okay.
Boy, I don't know, man. Someone smacked me like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't care who you are, bro. We gonna fight.
That's
we gonna fight.
We throwing down right then and there.
We gonna fight, man.
That's for sure.
We gonna fight.
Shout out to the Slap League and all its affiliates. Hey, man, but I think that's it, man. We out of here, y'all. That's it. That's it for the Pool Counter, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All right.
Until next time, guys.
Peace. Follow the Pool Counter Podcast on IG and YouTube at the Pool Counter Pod and at Pool Counter Pod on Twitter. Available where you get your podcast. Show your host some love at WendyAntoine5 and email the show at thepoolcounterboxingpod@gmail.com. Appreciate you tuning in and supporting the movement. And remember, leave 5 stars, share the love. Peace.